Okay, good evening, everybody. I am talking from behind the scenes. You can't see me right at this moment. You will see me in a little bit, though. I am getting ready to enter into my dry heat far infrared sauna. I wanted to show you what it looks like. These devices, I am in love with this thing. I have had it, I don't know, yeah, probably about a year now. It's very compact, very portable, very lightweight. You can pick them up. I got this one on Amazon. We're going to have them, a link listed on our website so that you can purchase them. I just love it. You sweat profusely and your head is out of the unit. I do not like saunas where I am totally immersed inside the sauna. I'm a bit claustrophobic, so they don't set well with me. But this little bug right here has been a godsend. I really, really do love it. Talk about detox. This is like the ultimate from the skin level. Penetrates inside the skin. It is dry heat. You sweat profusely. Very important to stay hydrated. This is the inside of the unit. I have a chair in there, a little stool actually. It's a wooden stool that I've put a couple of towels on, and also there's a towel on the floor at my feet because I'm dripping wet by the time I come out of there. That stuff will be wet. It's just wonderful. There's armholes in it. You'll see that once I'm inside of it, and I control the temperature and the time. I'll be in it about an hour. That in that pocket there, right? Let's see. I'll zoom in, get close. Right in that pocket there is a remote in there. You can see the lights on. I do have it plugged in right now. Normally I keep it unplugged because I do live here in South Florida and we tend to have a lot of thunderstorms and I don't want anything to happen to it. I believe this unit was under, or if not very close to, $200. There are two sizes. I got the smaller size. I would recommend, I don't know, it's like $20 more or something, that you get the larger size. Go ahead and spend the money. I think it'd be worth it. Many people can use it in your family. It doesn't require any exertion. You do get the benefit of feeling like you have done a nice workout. Again, not cardio. Like yesterday when I was speaking, talking about the vibration plate, it doesn't really handle cardio. So you're still going to need to get out there and do a little walking. But if you're trying to detox, boy, this thing is fantastic. I'm in it at least 3 times a week. I'd like to get in it 5 or 6 times a week, especially when I'm detoxing. Detoxing, I'd like to get into it daily. And I really strive to do that. Some nights I just can't. It's too late. I do it at night. When I'm done, I go in and I take a bath, just relax, and I climb into bed, and it's just wonderful. So, I will be demonstrating this. You'll see me in a minute, but I just wanted you to get a feel for what it looks like. Again, it is very, let's see if I can, I've got this here, very lightweight, very compact. I have an easel in front of it. I think I may have given you this demonstration with me out of it yesterday when I was in here. But I do have an easel so that I can prop some literature or whatever I plan on doing. My iPad goes on there, a book will go on there, and I'm able to read or do something while I'm in the sauna. Okay, so I just want you to see how lightweight this is. It's just this thermal blanket. It zips up, your head sticks out of it. And I go in there nude. I have a robe that I wear. I have it in my garage. You could put it practically anywhere that it's convenient for you. Okay, so I am going to stop this camera now for a little bit. Let me get inside, and then I'll fire it back up again. Thanks so much. See you soon. Okay, everybody, I am now getting almost all the way in the sauna that I'm working on doing without too much disruption here. I am now in. I've had it warming up for about 10 minutes, which I do. I'll get on the vibration plate before I get in here. I have a towel ready to wipe my face. I'm sure I look beautiful. I told you I was going to give you me in the raw. Nothing fancy here. I am a person just like you are. I look like you do. with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. You know, we all have different features. And I sweat like everybody else does, and have a body just like everybody else does. And my goal here is to get healthy. So I am in the sauna. I have it set at 144 degrees for an hour. I usually sometimes I can last an hour. Sometimes I can't. I just do the best that I can. In it, I go as long as I can. I do not push it. If you're not feeling good or it's just too hot, lower it. You know, go down to 100 degrees, 110 degrees. Work your way for your comfort level. Remember, I've been doing this probably close to a year now. I think it has been a year. And for me, I'm comfortable at 144 degrees. There is a plate. My feet are sitting on one of the far infrared plates. I put a towel over top of it. Like I said, I am sweating profusely. It's just coming down you won't be able to see anything. I don't know if you can see my wet hand or not, but that's just rubbing on my back. It does get really hot in here. I mean, I'm just dripping. And I could probably, I don't know if you can see it, but take my word for it, it's hot. And I'm just sweating. You know, I'm sweating from the inside out. Any toxins that are built up, they're all coming out. That's why I love this. And I don't like having my head. I wouldn't be able to have my head inside of here. So this kind of a sauna for me is perfect. Some people have the big ones, the wooden ones or whatever that you enter in and sit in. I just don't care for them. And I don't care what kind, you have steam saunas and things of that nature. I like the dry heat. It literally is hot. It's just hot. And you just sweat. So for me, this is perfect. And maybe it will be for you. I mean, certainly the price is right. And it has been a nice little gadget. I don't think you can beat it for the money. And it's held up nicely. I do use towels inside of it. I don't touch the side. I don't let even my neck, I have it wrapped in a towel. I don't let that touch either. And, it would tend, I think, to get smelly. And then if you have multiple users, could be kind of gross. So I try not going nude. You don't have to. You could wear something. I just feel that I sweat better when I'm nude. And this is my robe is here, the white robe. I just put that on and walk back into the house, hop in the shower, and I feel great. So, just a suggestion. If you're really out for wanting to get healthy, the more you can do to remove toxins from your body, the better off you are, and whatever that takes. As a what's the word I want? As a summary of how I did this morning, because it's later in the evening. This morning I weighed in. I was the same identical weight that I was yesterday. Nothing changed. None of my fat figures or water numbers or any of that, bone mass, it all stayed identically the same. And I'm sure it was because I ate last night. I knew that I was going to start the HCG this morning, which I did, and I since I didn't have the load days that I should have had, I went and a little bit loaded up on some fat last night. Now, like I said, I have gone through this program several times, so I'm sure that I'm fine with the way I did things, and if you did a detox on a yearly basis, you may, depending on you, be able to skimp a few corners. I'm not as toxic as everybody else is out there, and we've had a discussion lately. We've had a few clients that were just famished, and a lot of that is addictive behavior. They're addicted to sugar, and their body is screaming at them. Doc did run some testing on these individuals. They did like the basic or the master program, and it came back. A lot of people just want to jump right in and do the detox, and there's going to be some clients based on him talking to them or doing a pre-evaluation where he is not going to advise people to do a detox until you start to get on some hormones, maybe some cortisol, whatever it is he suggests. We're trying to make the detox as comfortable as possible. And it can be a little bit challenging for, 4 or 5 days, even a week. And we just want to make it as pleasant as possible. We don't want people to be starving like that. There's no reason for that. So communication with your coaches is really, really important. And the more that you can do to detox, the better. So for me personally, this time around, I did only 3 days of the Master Cleanse. I would have liked to have done 10, but I'm doing this for you. I really want to get this show on the road here with recording. The problem that you have with doing that, especially that Master Cleanse, is that you come off of it and then you should slowly get back into eating whole food again. And here we are advising you to eat a lot of fat, not sugar, fat, a couple of days before you do an HCG protocol. So going from one extreme to the other is just, I think it's just a bit too much. But what you could do is a Master Cleanse a week before and then take a week off and just eat really, really healthy and try to get yourself off of that sugar and the caffeine and things of that nature, and then hop into an HCG protocol. You can always go over to Caroline Sutherland. She has a super food detox that she does for a week. She probably does it 3 or 4 times a year, and I would highly recommend that you do that. Highly recommend it. And then you would be able to go into an HCG program coming off of what Caroline is doing. So those are, my recommendations for detoxification prior to your detoxification using HCG. And don't forget, the liver cleanse and the colon cleanse. My colon is cleaned out. I did do that. I used magnesium citrate to do that along with doing the Master Cleanse. So I'm pretty darn clean. And I am going to remain that way. We have some detox caps that we give out with the HCG. I love it. I take a capsule in the morning and a capsule at night before I go to bed, and it keeps me to where I'm having a bowel movement at least twice a day, and that's what we want. You want to keep that stuff out of your body. I can't stress that enough. It's really, really important. Other than that, like I said, my figures were the same, and tonight, I'll do this. I did 10 minutes on the vibration plate. I was a lot busy today. I did not get a chance to walk. I would have liked to have done that, but I was out of the house early this morning, and I'm just finishing up now, and I think it's about 10 o'clock at night. So I will get up in the morning and I will walk after I do my weigh-in. So I will get that. I'm doing at least 3 days a week, and that's the recommended, at least 3 days a week. And I want you to have fun doing it. I have fun when I get out in the morning. I live in South Florida, and right now it's really beautiful before it gets too hot in the summer. And I have a little dog I take with me. I put my earphones on and I listen to some motivational material, and away I go. I just walk. Even if it's just a mile, just do it. When you come back, you feel so good. You really do. And if you can just begin to break out in a sweat, that's the kind of cardio that you want, because that's what you're after. Doing this and doing the vibration plate is not giving me the cardio that I would like to have. And that's really good for metabolism. So, even if I just did 15, 20 minutes, brought up a little bit of a sweat, I'm in good shape. I'm really happy about that. And that is what I try to do. I try to walk for at least 20 minutes. That's all. That could be your lunchtime. That could be a break at work. That could be putting your children in a stroller and going out for a walk. It could be going to the park, I don't know, jogging around the park perimeter, whatever. Walking on the beach, give it a brisk walk. That's all you need to do. Okay, so I am here. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to say goodbye to you this evening. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to sit here and do some reading and just relax a bit. Thanks so much. Look forward to talking to you in the morning. Have a great one. Bye-bye.